Hi, Brian here, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you this car here, 2017 Hyundai i30 diesel. Brian is my name. If there's any information you want on this particular car, do text, WhatsApp, whatever suits, 086 843 1945. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do like and subscribe because it lets me know the videos are useful, and if I've missed anything that you want to know, let me know in the comment section below. In this video, we're going to discover why people buy these i30s. We've sold lots of them over the years and there's reasons for that. So what we'll do in the video is we'll have a look around the features on the outside of the car. We're going to go for a drive in the car and we'll have a look at the features on the inside as well. It's a 1.6 diesel, road tax is 180 euros for the year, and really all day long it's going to do 55 or 60 miles per gallon, which is about 4.5 to 5 litres per 100 kilometres. One of the reasons then that people buy these cars is because they're so economical and easy to run. But another reason is because they're really nice to drive. And what's really good in these cars is they've been super reliable. We've so many people that have bought these cars to commute up and down to Dublin trouble-free every day. And I say it confidently, these are a good, reliable car. However, it is a man-made machine with lots of moving parts. So if you are one of the unlucky people, which is rare, that has an issue with the car, you've got a warranty on this car until 2022, and you've also got roadside assist until 2022. And it's got really long service intervals, so it's every 30,000 kilometers, which brings the cost of servicing down as well. Let's start off by going for a drive. So this car is a 1.6, as we were saying. Today is a nasty day actually. One thing I like in these, actually, you can get nice and low on the seat, you've got rake reach steering, which you know a lot of cars do, but you can actually get a lovely driving position, and if you really dig your bum down into the seat, you actually do end up with a really comfortable drive. And actually this car doesn't have lumbar support in the lower back, but whatever way they've made the seat, it's really supportive on the rear down low. So wow, there's so much water in the road, oh my god. Yeah, this is not a good day for... Anyway, one thing I found on these, it's a really eager engine, so when you actually go to put your foot down, compared to the previous model and even other cars as well, you put your foot down, there's just immediate kind of eagerness to get going. I'd like to say to you, it's just a really comfortable car. I feel really comfortable in the seat, I've got a lovely driving position, good visibility around me. I'm not saying that because we're selling the car. Come and try it yourself. It is one of the cars that stands out to me as being a very comfortable car to drive. In terms of acceleration on these cars, it's actually pretty good, so we're just going to see how it goes joining the motorway, starting off in first. The chassis is pretty damn nice on them as well, so going to go into a road here that's probably going to be literally a river, I'd say, at this stage, but anyway. This road here has got loads of compressions and bumps and cars as well. Anyway, so yeah, no, they drive, what's the word I'm looking for? I quite like these, it's a nice chassis, it makes you, and so is the i20 in fairness as well, it makes you quite confident on a road like this. Genuinely, you can have driving pleasure in pretty much any car that's got a decent chassis. It doesn't have to be fast, and you don't have to speed or anything like that, but just to engage with the car and enjoy it. The car is well sorted like it is on this with independent rear suspension. It's always going to be a fun car to drive on a back road. So in my opinion, one of the reasons that people buy these cars is because they're so nice to drive. Anyway, let's move on to the outside of the car. Starting off, it looks really well in white. And this being a 1.6 CRDi deluxe model, it has nice daytime running lights, fog lights down low on the bumper, and the wheels are a 16-inch diamond cut wheel. And what I mean by diamond cut, under artificial light or in the sun, there's a lovely shiny reflective finish on the wheel, so it looks really nice when the wheels are turning. It's also cool, on these deluxe models you have 3 parts to a headlamp. So you got a dip light over here, a full light over here like a normal car, but these ones have a cornering light at a 45-degree angle, which is really handy when you're turning into a junction at night time. It actually lights up the area you're about to turn into, which is normally blind. They're quite a stylish looking car, these, and that's one of the reasons that people like them. So everything's colour coded, including door handles and wing mirrors. And as you can see then, there's no chrome breaking up anything. It's either white or black all the way around, so it's quite succinct. Moving on to the inside of the car then, there is a spare wheel as standard, and the boot is in excellent condition. The car's just come in, so it does need a good hoover. But actually, just to see how everything's going, I took the car home for the weekend. In terms of the rear of this i30, there are 3 head restraints, 3 3-point safety belts. There's ISOFIX on both sides. And the seating material is a nice hard-wearing nylon. And in terms of overall space in the back of one of these cars, this is, so if you're 6 foot, this is the headroom you got in front of you, so it's actually pretty good. And then in terms of legroom, if that's how I sit in the front of the car, this is the amount of space I have behind me, so it's actually pretty good. The rear doors then will have electrics for windows, and they'll also have child locks for those windows, as well as child locks for the doors. And in terms of child seats in the back of these cars, actually, you can still put 2 people beside the child seat. I've used these cars regularly with the child seat in the back, so there's quite a bit of space for that. ISOFIX system is actually a really easy one to use, because whatever way they've constructed these, the little guides, it's one of the easiest ones I've used. It just slides straight in through there. Some of the cars you have to kind of rummage between the seats. These are really easy to use. Moving on to the inside of the front end, the seats are a similar hard-wearing nylon as well, with a height adjustable driver's seat and rake reach steering, which means it goes up and down as well as in and out, which basically allows you to get a really comfortable driving position. Anyway, electrics for windows and mirrors are up through here. And one thing I want to point out, this car is not cleaned. It's literally just landed in and it's really excellent condition. Over through here, controls for brightness of the dash, and this one here then is the lane change and lane keep assist warning, which essentially will allow you to decide if you want the car to basically warn you when you drift out of lane, which is less intrusive, or if you wanted to actually actively manipulate the steering while you're driving, trying to keep you dead center in the lanes. Okay, yeah, fair enough. It is one of those things that you know how to drive a car, but when you're kind of getting a bit tired of the motorway or something like that, I'm telling you, it could actually stop you having a big accident. Trust me, I know, because I am a snoozer when it comes to driving. Anyway, over through here, there is, and again, as I say, little bits of dust, they still need to be cleaned. So, big revolution counter, big speedo in through there, and I love the way that works. After that then, how much fuel is left in the car, and average speed and fuel efficiency, lane keep assist settings, all that kind of stuff in through there. Even things like, we'll say, telling you how the tyre pressures are in each wheel. Off to the right hand side over here then, controls for wipers, and on the left hand side, controls for lights. And if you see here, they're auto and they're auto over here. 2 functions, basically. The first auto is daytime, nighttime. Whenever it gets dark, the lights will come on themselves, and the second one's pretty cool because when you meet traffic, it actually dips, and when you go into an unlit area, it comes back to full all by itself. As with most modern cars, you do have multifunction steering. On this right hand side, we get cruise control over through here with a speed limiter, and the left hand side over here is going to be Bluetooth controls. And it's really worth mentioning, people actually forget about this. Safety wise, driver's airbag, passenger airbag over there, up here, same on the passenger side, down here, same on the passenger side, steel bars on this side for side impact protection, same on the passenger side. And the brake pedal down here is going to relate to things like emergency brake assist, anti-lock brakes, emergency brake distribution, all things that basically allow you to slam on the brakes, keep full braking pressure down, and still have full control and full steering while you're undergoing full braking pressure. This i30 then is going to have a floating dash up through here. And one really neat thing I love on these, what you can do is see this here, if you're listening to something or you're in the middle of it, unlike a lot of other brands, you can choose, if you've got something long, like this is an hour long, you can actually find where you want to be. There's so few cars that do that, where you have to hold down the fast forward button to get all the way back to where you are. This is deadly. After that then, other media, which is going to be Bluetooth, phone in through here as well, and general radio settings up through there, and it's also a reverse camera. Down underneath that then, ventilation with air conditioning, and down through here then we have controls for USB 12 volt power, and an auxiliary function in through here. Gear knob in through there, and the 2 drinks holders, I've got them packed up with my camera and pens as I was driving up this weekend. In through here there is an armrest, and it's also got some storage in through there as well, and it's leather. And like we were saying, it's a really low mileage example of one. I drove this car for the weekend and it's just after coming in, so we haven't even cleaned it yet, like we were saying to you. Drives really good, this car. It looks really good in terms of the inside, and once we wash it on the outside, it's going to be really good as well. There ain't too many of these around with about 36,000 kilometers after 3 years. That's a really low mileage diesel car. I think it's fair to say that this car is nice to drive, it's economical to run, it looks well on the outside, and there's a good level of equipment on the inside as well. Hopefully after watching the video then you're starting to see why people buy these cars, and if you're based in Ireland and you're looking for a car to buy, why this could be your next car. It's really important to buy the right car that suits you, and it's really important to get a good example of one, and it's also really important to buy from the right place. So who are we? Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. Family run business in operation for almost 70 years. Brands such as Honda, Hyundai, and also Mercedes-Benz. We're after sales service agents for Lexus and Toyota. I've been here myself since 2007, supplying cars to people all over the country in an honest and as professional a manner as I possibly can. So when you're investing your money in a car like this, you know there's going to be a good family and friendly after-sales service. The garage here is equipped to cater for all your after-sales and body shop and servicing needs. Thanks for taking time to watch. Hopefully the video's been useful. Hopefully the car's of interest. If there's any information you want, 086 843 1945. Or if you've been watching on YouTube, please do like and subscribe because it lets me know that the video is useful, and thanks for taking time to watch. If I've missed anything, just let me know in the comment section below.